Alright, we're going to give this a shot. Oh geez, hold on. We're going to give this a shot and hopefully it works, because I really enjoy this method of at least going over stuff, if not introducing it for the first time. So the first problem on your assignment was find f if f prime of x equals e to the x plus 20 times blah 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 blah. Okay. Now normally I will show you as I go, but I wanted to try and see if this worked. Miss A, I think I figured it out. Oh, that's Mrs. Walker. Anyway, so when you integrate the sum of e to the x plus 20 times 1 plus x squared to the negative 1, you're integrating each separately, because when you integrate a sum you can take each part separately. And the integral of e to the x is e to the x. The integral of 20 times basically 1 over 1 plus x squared, you can take the 20 out because it's a constant. And hopefully you recognize that 1 over 1 plus x squared is the arctangent. And then you have our plus c. So you plug in 0 for x and negative 2 for f of x over here. And you remember that the angle whose tangent is 0 is 0. So when you multiply by 20, that just goes away. And e to the 0 is 1. So you have negative 2 equals 1 plus c, which makes c equal to negative 3. So your final answer is right here. I'm not going to read it to you. Okay, so let's try one more and then we'll see if this recording actually works. This time you want to find y if you're given the second derivative. So the first thing we have to do is find the first derivative. So we're going to find dy dx, which is basically just the integral of this guy. So 4x cubed plus 3x squared minus 4x plus c. But we have to know what c is so that we can take the next antiderivative. But it tells us that when x is 1, the derivative is 2. So we're going to put in 2 for the derivative and 1 for x and solve for c. So we have 4 plus 3 is 7, minus 4 is 3, so 2 equals 3 plus c. Subtract 3 from both sides and c is negative 1. So now I'm going to integrate this with a negative 1 for the c. So now the antiderivative of 4x cubed is just x to the 4th, and the antiderivative of 3x squared is just x cubed, minus 2x squared minus x plus c. So now I have to plug in, and that equals f of x. I have to plug in 1 for y and 1 for x. So 1 to the 4th plus 1 cubed minus 2 times 1 squared minus 1 plus c equals 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2, minus 2 is 0, minus 1, add it to both sides, c equals 2. So your final answer is f of x equals x to the 4th plus x cubed minus 2x squared, oops, can't see that, minus x plus 2.